to happen again, but Legion Commander, press Oracle, obviously with a false promise. It's difficult for Team Secret to get that grab onto Tiny and get the instant kill.
Earlier today about this Elder Titan, and he said that a lot of players in the past have gone 1-1-1 build, and that the 1-2 build seems to be favored a lot more nowadays. So we're going to see if Yapzor is onto that trend or has his own idea.
Oh, Puppy went for Nova to begin with, so he doesn't have the Frostbite for control, but 11's losing a lot of life. There goes the Nova. Puppy doesn't get the bounty room, but 11 copying a lot of damage from Ace's searing arrows, but Puppy needs to survive a little longer. It will not happen. Too much damage with the Fortune's End. They find the kill. Paparazzi.
Yep. I'm actually a bit surprised with this mid. I thought Tiny was going to be fine, but not that he was going to own.
The live 11's coming underneath the tower. Puppy has no Frostbite, tries to juke it around the tower, but Ace may be okay with this. If he can get the last hit into 11, he does.
Per usage, it is turning into flying in 10 seconds. So.
They're going again on bottom. Oh, this flat cannon damage Fada as well as ET just can't stand against it. And a
strafe. I do believe it does hit. During strafe, it doesn't count as a projectile. This is why we need to look this or test these things, because it actually matters a lot whether the thing you want to purge strafe with is a projectile that can miss on strafe, such as Nullifier. Yeah, because that is not a counter.
Oh, 11. Press the attack. He has to use it quickly. The searing arrow won't be enough damage. Same with the Puppy attack, but Fenrir may not be fine. Puppy's got Nova. He can even Mango to do it. And in fact, that's what happens. He could have won the VG.
Yep.
This bottom lane just can't move off the lane.
Oh, Yaps actually went 2-1 build. So, really banking on landing that stun. Oh, there's a lot of stickies on bottom.
And the hit. Oh, they just keep the Firefly going right on top of Paparazzi. Needs to get a little closer, but Paparazzi, he's got the help of Lanham. These stick charges just built up so much.
It's hard for Bad Rider.
Able to get the experience on top lane while that was going on. And the push on bottom's pretty heavy.
Yeah, Oracle's a strong support to have levels on early on. So much magic damage output. Can start looking to aggress on Puppy here. He might cast out Nuke or two. No, he's holding it for now. Just combining their spells in the top lane is actually so much. Oh, actually, 11 is maxing press the attack. Interesting. That's very unusual. You almost always see the overwhelming odds maxed out first.
Yeah, I'm wondering why that's the case. Like, now he goes in for press the attack. They go in towards Puppy, but Ace, he deals so much damage.
Oh, with a rotation from Yapzor.
Yeah, putting the spirit into.
Oh, that's a late TP pin.
And now Puppy. Yeah, okay, yeah. Got the Frostbite to cancel the TP, yeah.
I'm hearing Troll ulti.
You're 1.3, 1.4k gold ahead.
It's the implications of what happens later in the game that I'm worried about.
Legion gonna try this? He's got duel available. Puppy is nearby, gets a Frostbite off, and Ace becomes a winner. They relocated in, but it came so late. Ace can't run out of it. Yapzor will arrive. The cooldown does this work, and Ori tossing around the poor Crystal Maiden. Sick charges and raindrops protected for a little bit. As Yapzor, well, the relocate, they go back to bottom lane. Completely
not gone well at all bottom. It's one of the limitations of this hero is if you're not winning the lane, it's so hard to farm. You know,
well, maybe this is a good opportunity to go on towards the middle lane after 11. Puppy need to get that extra control. The stomp's too far away, and the attacks in range won't do the work. Meanwhile, up on top, Fada trying to drag Ori back into the Firefly and back in range of the tier 1 tower. Mid 1, does he have that extra attack? Ori gets the kill onto Fada in returns. He used that combination. Legion will lose his life. And the support, Fenrir, has a long channel and a long flight. Yapzor puts him to sleep. He doesn't put Paparazzi to sleep. Chasing up the mid one with the cooldown. Here's that slow phase boost back off cooldown, but mid one just starts to TP. The second he gets up the hill, so he gets away to safety.
Very nicely played by Secret. Even though, at the same time, Fata does die top to the Tiny. At the very least, Ace almost got a
not like this, not like this. Blink reveal, Ori just combos him and then punches him.
It's going to be a tower trade. Looks like
11 wants to go on bottom lane.
Oh, maybe not.
Reloading after Ace. He's going to go for the duel. It's off cooldown right now. So it's just the IO coming down. It's enough to buff him up, and Ace will go not down during the duel, but still dead. Fada still wants the movement forward. Doesn't have the drum charge available just yet. A sticky napalm stacking up on the Legion Commander. Ori back in again with a Blink Dagger, going after Fada. Mid one has the homing missile coming towards him as well, so he wants to try and fight this one. The missile will connect. Puppy creating space with the freezing field, but mid one gets absolutely destroyed. ET, however, this is big from Yapzor. The perfect spirit stomp into Splitter, then the lasso. They get the extra control, but no, they don't. Press the attack, breaks him free. He's got the duel, but 11 burns to death. Lanham staying in the fire and the flames. He has to move off to the side. Creates the space required as Team Secret. The fight even split up so hard that Ori with combination. Yapzor does the work, but
yeah, the problem again, like Troll is not ready for this fight.
Yeah.
He's just not ready. Clinks was low.
Well, Relocate's coming in, they guaranteed the kill, but now Yapzor, he at least gets the stomp. Fada, be careful, trying to run out. Poppy lets it go on the Oracle. He may have to false promise himself, but that's if he can get out the lasso. He's just tanking all the damage because magical damage, Oracles don't care about that. They're too smart. Your intelligence doesn't reach them. Fada will get nuked down. Yapzor can get the stomp. Finally, it's brute force from Yapzor that gets the kill, but Ori begins his TP. There's no stun that will reach him in time.
Mid one pull up.
And that was a box
from all games, or if it takes it from a specific bracket, or what it uses. I would not say this game is 50-50 right now.
Fada's just burning these drum charges. There's a homing missile on his tail, but this feels like a bait. If they chase it out, look at everyone coming down. Clinks is ready to fight. They'll see so much information. The ball, it'll connect. 3 hits to kill off Lanham. With the press, the attack, it's not enough life to survive. Mid one's range axis will miss. I think that's like the 3rd time I've seen those miss, and the support has arrived. Ori under the cover. Swings, avalanche, toss, wham, bam, thank you, EG. It's gonna be Vici taking the kill. I don't know why I'm thinking EG.
That's a secret.
There's a clap. Poppy on the run, and it's a lasso. They at least found Lanham again. He bought back to be part of this fight. Ace is on the run. Paparazzi will have the double kill. And the 3-man smoke rotating between the tier 2, tier 3 tower. Puppy about to take it for the team. Jump in, duel 3 hits, winner! SMY seems a little over the top with both Vlads. It seems mid duel. Yeah, inside the base as well. Don't know if this is going to be possible to do. Mid one comes out in 11. Yeah, he doesn't survive from it. Lasso, Fada wants to bring him in a little bit closer. The splitter, try to create more space. Call down is good with the false promise. 11's getting life in Fenrir. He's in so deep. So is Ori. He jumps right on top of Puppy. Legion as well as the CM going down. AC's a new target. Lanham is it. He's already burned the mech. Got 10 stick charges available. Mid one can't get closer from Paparazzi, but his own BKB. Turns back into the fight. No flank cannon charges remaining anymore, but they found Fada outside the base. Poppy ball back to be just being a 2-for-1 trade for them with a really questionable jump out of 11. They want to go on the mid one. Ori finds the target. Relocate's coming in. Crystal Maiden and ET are in the neighborhood, but they need to keep Troll alive long enough. Mid one. Yeah, that ain't happening. That's a rolls. At night times everywhere. Fada. Oh, goes up and towards the sky. Ace has to pop the BKB. They're looking for a lasso, some kind of control. They'll get it over onto Paparazzi, stopping him from at least attacking, but Lanham stays tethered to him. They have not killed him off. Now Puppy lets it go with the ET splitter. It does not create enough control. Fada, finish the job! He's done so. Now the jump in. It was hardly a contest. Oh, here we go.
So long. Yeah, we're gonna see it here. So he is tethered up, and they will overcharge him, and he's gonna use the BKB. First of all, they force out Ace. Okay.
Oh, never mind. We come back live to a duel in mid, and Troll Wall is down. Ace tried to help out, and then gonna go into the BKB build. Yeah. And until he has these things, he cannot stand in the engagements. And maybe it's just because he knows the Blink Dagger lasso just does not work against all the counters that VG Gaming have to offer.
In order to get the dagger, he would have to get it early. Now it just feels
duel in mid. Puppy, well, he's surviving longer than he did last time. Whose laugh was that? Walk up to the edge, which they're probably not going to do. But bottom lane, here comes Fada. They need this kill. Yapzor's got to put the spirit down. Lanham can't relocate him back out again, can he? No, they can't. Lasso's there. They focus him down. Now the attention is to turn towards Paparazzi. More support is coming in from VG Gaming. Tiny, ready with the blink. Remember, he's got the cheese. And Ego Seymour's and Gyrocopter. This is not a kill that Team Secret can take. And Puppy, oh, not again. Maybe with the BKBs off their hide. They're fighting a little bit further up. Mid one up against Tiny. The splitter's coming through as they just focus down 11. He still wins the duel, but he'll lose his life to Ace. Paparazzi was frostbitten up, but remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. Even if they get the kill, it's not worth much. Fada's controlled up by Ori, tossed up and down. You'd think Fada is a great hero to go up and towards the air, but it ain't happening here. He's not even going into Fireflies. Like, he accepts his fate and just dies. Doesn't want to cut down the trees, which were his...
The IO and come in, but they felt like they could win the fight anyway, so they wouldn't need him. And as a result, now if there's a fight in the Dire base, he can relocate in for this one and play with this Gyrocopter. So this looks to more than likely be a lane at barracks.
You have to let it go, right? Like, you don't find this or else Ori kills you.
They have Glyph, and Yapzor's spawning. It's a great hero for delaying, but not that great against time.
Ori. Oh, Oh, he goes after Poppy. He survives on 51 HP. He is the sacrificial lamb. Did he just die to crack? Okay, yeah, goodbye.
He died to Fenrir.
Yeah, it was Fenrir. Okay, I was wondering what the hell just flew up and hit him.
Oh, that cost them a cheese to kill the maiden. That's actually not that great, but they're in a very comfortable position anyway. So this tower's gone, or rather the Rex, and they're going to rotate in toward mid more than likely to try to use this Aegis. Good stomp from Yapzor, but the heal's there.
There's money for mid one. It remains strong for now. Actually, they're coming outside their base. Klink's looking for an opening. Oh no, really? He just started his attack to get the death pact. It will give a little bit more life, but not enough. Ace is down. Buyback is... I just need some stats or something. They finally get rid of that observer ward. Took a while.
They knew it was there for a long time, but they didn't want to give up the position and show that they knew it was there, so...
Well, they come up. They just want the Klinks to buy back. That's the objective right now. They can just put Paparazzi on the front lines too. Lanham's giving him that scepter bonus. Not 25 just yet, so he's not attacking the same targets, but he'll do that pretty soon. Thanks to his 150 gold per minute, you know he'll have a Maelstrom. Oh, jump in. Ori. Goodbye, Poppy. And now they go again. BKB, duel on down as Batrider is the one who's just locked and controlled. Another win, 168 plus on the dual damage. Mid one wants a good target, but he can't hit into Paparazzi. The sustain is just unbelievable. Paparazzi just lives through the entire thing. Mid one will go down. This really is the game. BG Gaming own team secrets base. They can toss Yapzor and Puppy away so they can isolate Ace. Puppy will let it go, but Ori will just punch her into oblivion. That's the game. That's the whole, yeah, done. Dunskies. Yeah.
The lanes went well for Vici Gaming. They did very well in all three lanes. Troll lost mid to the Tiny, and the Legion Commander and
so he has
absolutely not.
He has to go to the side lane.
Mirana's fine, I think.
Mirana's fine? You don't think that's a little bit too much damage? Puppy's happy just to pick quickly. It's not reaching for the last clubbing.
What you just saw happen, everything that happened bottom, is because Shadow Shaman started with boots, by the way. I think this build is super greedy, and I'm not a fan of it. Even Shaman, who really needs the move speed and benefits a lot from it, nicely for Fata, that's first blood.
Yeah.
Even Shaman who does that, you're playing with 3 tangos, man. You know? You get ignited, you get hit a couple times by the Ogre, Mirana hits you a couple times too, you're out of the lane. And it costs. Lanham is very low level right now and has to walk all the way top.
What is he even? No, he's here for the 2-minute rune to check it.
For the rune bottom.
And it's going to be a regeneration, so nice one for either Ori or mid one to grab. But Viper is just tanking through the burning spears of Ori while up on top lane. Ace teaming together with Yapzor. You walk into the tree line and you're kind of in Dark Willow's maze. Can't get back out of it. Lanham going after mid one, but does minimal damage. In fact, mid one with one more attack. Lanham, tick, tick, done. This Spear, he doesn't have the life. He's got his salve coming out.
So low.
1 point in corrosive skin. The 10% resistance, 9. He just walks in.
It's like, okay, man.
I can't gain anything else. Maybe could have got 1 point of experience before death.
Yeah, the problem is the curry isn't used and it's walking, so he feels like dying is better in order to get experience. But man, has he lost this lane. I did not think it would be this bad.
Going after Ace, Lanham's coming in from the side. He's got Hex as well as the Ether Shock. Ace tosses him away, but the Avalanche, those 4 instances of damage just hit so hard into 11, so they turn their attention towards Lanham. The movement speed is with them. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Fata finds another kill onto Paparazzi.
Yeah, nice setup from...
13 to the 8-4.
I really don't think it should be like this, and I know that when Viper hits 6, this gets troublesome for Huskar, because he can get Viper struck, and then he get caught in the Nether Toxin, and then his passive doesn't work, so he just doesn't really do much damage. But this early laning from Ori, he must have outplayed him severely to get that big of a CS lead and so many denies. Going for another kill onto Fenrir on the bottom lane. Silencer, no +2s for him. However, he does get the curse on the Fata, who'll leap and TP away. That's the only way to really 100% survive the damage. While up on top lane, Lanham runs into those tree line. Ace just actually had the life break. He went for a 2-3-1 build. So he can't just jump towards mid one. Yeah, that's pretty uncharacteristic, I think, for Huskar to not skill ults. Well, they're going again up on top. 11 in way too deep. He has no support near him. Oh well, would at least not be Ori favored, but it is still. He's doing great, so that's good. But if their side lanes are going
top
okay.
lane after 11, the Cursed Crown is going to connect as well. And Ace with the Avalanche, he doesn't have toss, not enough mana for it, so he couldn't finish the job. 11 trying to turn around quickly. Does some heavy damage in towards Ace. Lanham just can't run through because there's Bramble everywhere.
There.
And on bottom lane, it's Farda to find Fenrir.
Shut down. It's so strange because this mid lane should not be going like this, and these side lanes should not be going like this. Like everything is like upside down.
It needs Bramble, trigger,
barely got
space creation.
He's fine.
And Lanham, no, he's not fine. Lanham,
oh, shock.
Ing.
The top lane didn't go well in the beginning, but when they swapped around and rotated, Lanham was at too low level simply.
The Bramble's out. Speaking of Lanham, he's got the Cursed Crown on him. Tiny can't get the combination off. Now he does with the Avalanche. He actually gets 2 heroes caught. Moonlight Shadow is up, and hello Marana. All that extra farm going to work. 11 doesn't have level 6 yet, so there's no win rate to try and protect himself from all the damage the Team Secret have to offer. Ace they look to cut through. Actually, they already have. Bramble, toss him in. Yapsword goes for the kill. Using that ulti, Spirit just cuts through Paparazzi.
Nice play.
Either that or he's trying to bait Puppy forward.
They gotta go now. His Invis is running out.
Oh, Puppy walks out. That'll make it work. And then but no! The arrow! The leap! He actually didn't enrage, so they're gonna kill him off so quickly and then move towards Lanham. Farda is just everywhere on this map. Puppy will get the kill thanks to the Ignite.
Realize that. That's the lowest level at minute 12, I think.
And he hits. Oh, they're going to find mid one. But then again, who's really found to? They have to mass up more, trap him, hold him with the shackles, and they'll be able to get the kill. Hey, here's level 4.5. Fenrir goes up in the world, but at the same time, Ursa dies. Underneath this tier 2, they cop a lot of damage, but they look their attention towards the mid lane. Puppy's the first one to come in. So is Dark Willow. This Bramble's gonna be really difficult to negotiate. Ori, how does he get back out this one? The Hex is on Tiny, so there's no instant combination to kill him off, but the physical damage is still more than enough. Yapsor with kills. They chase down Lanham. You've got level 6, but he's got no more abilities, no more mana, no more life.
Ori can't fight with this skill build either. I'm very surprised by a lot of things that are happening back in the game.
3 Marana, KDA. And now they're going to find another target. Well, there may be a little bit more. Leap him. Arrow into Starfall. That's all the extra damage they require. And I like how he even waits to get the kill with the Starfall. But Ace on top duty. And you've got Farda still looking for that. He found him. Arrow. Make sure there's no global silence. And actually, it won't even happen anyway. Farda 9-0.
To be completely blunt, he's barely needed to play the game. Yeah, actually.
Oh, Lanham
barely needed to.
Oh, Lanham. That's not where he wanted to come. The global silence comes out, and maybe with the spectral haunt they can find something here. The shackles, Lanham will end up surviving through this corrosive skin. Makes it a little bit more challenging for him to do so. But it's a 1-for-1 trade-up. Avalanche, Blink, toss in. They go after 11. Ursa enrages up, hits into Puppy, but he can't finish the job. And the arrow connects onto Paparazzi, but it doesn't stop Ori from jumping into the fight. Farda,
what are you doing?
He's underneath the wards. He wanted to get a Starfall off. He wanted something. Lanham is still alive.
Oh,
Ori. Right behind with the Moonlight Shadow. Hits on the fire hits on the fire blast. Now they toss him back over again. Now the toxin did come down. They tossed him out of it, however. So Husker can stand for a little bit longer, but Fenrir can't do much more. With no global silence, this just becomes a run. No more leap charges for Farda, so he cannot catch up to the silencer.
Should, I think, for Secret. I think they're a bit too hesitant.
They still have fortification too, Vici. Lanham through the global silence, mass serpent wards. They're looking for another lockdown, and they want to make sure this Viper is nothing, and Viper is absolutely nothing. Bedlam is good into the Terrorize, forcing VG Gaming to unwillingly run away. Spectre did jump in. The Blade Melt Team Secret almost killed themselves, but 11 need to jump 3 seconds before he could do it, and no, I take it back. Ace gets the jump first. His blink was off cooldown first, and now VG Gaming, they'll lose 4. It looks
oh my god,
no, Ori's war trapped! He's actually war trapped inside of his own team's mass serpent wards. It can't be any worse than this, my lord!
That's what happened. It's like, where is Huskar?
Not like this!
So they ward trapped the Viper, and he used...
They still don't have him. underneath the tier 2 tower. Now the arrow flies forward. It'll hit a creep only. They get the Curse Crown over on Paparazzi. Terrorize, try and push them all away in the avalanche toss. Ace in the right lines. Massive Mords are in the middle of the fight as 11 is able to enrage up. You get the buyback out from the Shaman. They need his disable, but with it, Team Secret, they disengage or they just change targets. Shadow Shaman, you just came back to this fight. A full dieback from Lanham.
Double damage on Mirana.
Arrow. 5 seconds stun on Lanham. Stay, sit, stay. They feel like something is coming. Remember, Spectral Haunt is up and available. And they'll run down. Okay, they see Fada. He leaps into them. They need the Hex. Fada got the BKB off! Into the sound. Oh, okay, there is Global Silence. They can control him on that front, but it's underneath the shrine. The VG Gaming try and fight this one. The Ward Trap is good. It's over on Puppy, but mid one, he'll break his Aegis the Immortal. Ace is waiting for the jump in. He's just sitting in the river, and now here he comes. Avalanche, he actually got the toss off too. And you can say goodbye to the Spectre, but the chase is on. Husker wants to fight. They break him out because he's in the Nether Toxin, and Yapzor is the one to get the mega kill streak. Of course, he is Yapzor. Spectre take the regeneration rune. Has to get rid of the Observer Ward first. Viper jumps forward. They were chasing down Fenrir, but now with the Avalanche toss, Lanham is gone. And, well, Paparazzi goes back in again. Tries to use the Blade Mail to get something back, and he did get... Paparazzi can't even stand in there, so he's standing inside the Nether Toxin. We'll get to come back to the world of the live, and that's when they jump in. Ace gets initiation. Ori instantly deleted, and Lanham almost catching another arrow, but they leap forward far to look at that attack speed and the repositioning. Fenrir hunted down like a dog.
And now it's 30
defensive wards.
I think he has to save them for the fight, actually.
Yeah, he does. But eat the shock something. He's so scared to go in range. The blink dagger from Ace is just gonna wreck him. It's just too easy to go for the combination.
Yep, they get the tower. But
so 8 seconds till Husker.
It's fightable.
Spectral Haunt looking into the back lines as Dark Willow's already on the run, and they are getting a lot of damage. Puppy, he's dying very, very quickly. Ace wants to turn around, goes for some. There's your Terrorize. Blade Mail is up on Paparazzi, and oh boy, you actually almost had him kill themselves. The Absol was doing it. That was the Bedlam that was about to murder itself. Ori, oh, this is his time to clean up. He needs the vision, however. They're under the cover of Moonlight Shadow. Team Secret TP out. Now we're having another fight where the only person to really die is...
Like, look at Puppy, how rich he is.
Yeah.
On this Ogre. He has...
He's been going 90 gold per minute. Oh, they found an opening. Jumping forward towards Ace. The arrow is right on target. Lanham has to move to avoid it. Ace has to use the cheese. And now Global Silence is out with the Mass Serpent Mords. It's in a good position. Aegis and cheese both gone. Ori wants to fight. The Moonlight Shadow. Someone bring protection for this. The Hex. It's onto the Mirana. They got another big curse off, but they've lost Husker. There's no way to move forward. They're using Paparazzi's clones through the meta style to try and survive and toss him. And a double kill for Ace. Hits the money shot. Lanham and Paparazzi gone and dust.
And 30k gold, and they got them pretty low, and they got it. Yeah. They did what they could, but this is gonna be the hard one to hold.
Curse Crown at 11. He is actually running towards Fenrir, saying, "Please hug me. I'm cursed." This mid-Rax is going down quickly. I don't know what this Spectre buyback can really achieve apart from delaying the tier 4 towers. They need to wait another 12 seconds before they can fight. They actually need the Shaman's disable in order to fight.
They're okay with starting with Huskar, I think.
Oh, Huskar's up. He's running in, and Ace starts it instead. 11! Where was he? He just got deleted again. Ori wants another jump. It's a good curse. They're all slowed up, but Ace just turns around. Toss off back off cooldown, and they just silver edge him up. Not off any kind of control. And GG, well played. Team Secret will get a draw in the series after losing Game 1 to VG Gaming, and this keeps both of these teams on the bottom part of the bracket, rubbing shoulders with Newbie.